Good morning! We're here at the Lake Marie trailhead inside the Snowy Range. Starting off here at 7 a.m. It's a little chilly. However, we've got clear skies and very low wind. So it should be a perfect day to do this hike. This first part of the hike is by far the worst. It's real steep, but we got to get up there. And once we're up there, it's going to be really beautiful. And we're just going to bounce it on down. This entire hike is really photogenic. It's like everywhere you look, just beautiful scenery. We're just making our way up the side here. We're getting up there pretty quick. But look at this view over to the right. We're going to hike up to this first lookout. It's the one right off the side of Schoolhouse Rock. It looks like a mini Schoolhouse Rock. That's going to be the top of it right there. Got to be careful right here. You don't want to slip and fall off the front of that. We spent a few minutes up here on this little mini summit, but we're going to start heading on over to Schoolhouse Rock right there. This is my second time doing a video for this hike because I think I messed the summits up on the first video. I think I called this the summit of Schoolhouse Rock. I don't know, maybe it is. But something tells me that that is it right there. This is a really fun hike. Just tons of amazing views. And if you're into rocks, this is the one for you. There are just tons of different kinds of rocks out here. But I mean, my goodness, look at this right here. This is unbelievable. I'm not sure if this is the summit of Schoolhouse Rock or not, but I think it is. We're making our way down to this little ledge right here. It's kind of sketchy, but this is where we're going to sit and have a little snack for a second. Yeah. We're right here on this little ledge. It's kind of sketching me out a little bit. Check this out. It's looking back at what we have left. And on my previous video, I just kind of stayed along the edge and hiked off trail. However, today we're going to work it back to the trail and take it around behind and see what that's like. And we're back on the trail. Look at these rocks back here. That one looks like a big piece of chalk or something. If you want to stay up high and go across the edge, you're going to have to deal with that real nasty down and up. It's pretty rocky. Or, if you just stay down here on the trail, it's so much easier. That's looking out onto Medicine Bow Peak, and that's going to be the last one that we're going to do. And I think this is the way to get the other high point as well. Come around the big rock pile to the east, and then look how easy that walk is. That is super weird. The rocks just go from like black to white. That is crazy looking. It literally goes from white to black. That's looking back in the direction that we have come from. And that is awesome. This is another one of the named peaks, but I'm not sure which one it is. I'm thinking this has got to be Old Main. And we're up here to the next summit. I think this is Old Main. And just like all the other peaks up here, this thing has a sheer drop off. You fall off that, you're dead. I don't care who you are, you're dead. We've been sitting up here on the summit for a few minutes. However, it's getting pretty close to 10 o'clock. We're going to start heading over to Medicine Bow Peak. So what we need to do right now is drop it down about 250 feet or so, and then back up another 500 to the summit, roughly. And right here in the saddle, this is the old lookout cabin. That's pretty hard to read, but I'm back on Medicine Bow Trail number 295. Just out in front of me there is the old lookout cabin. We're going to continue on the trail on up to the summit of Medicine Bow Peak. It looks like there are some cairns going up the ridge there. I did that on my first video. I went up that way. Then there's also the main trail that runs a little lower, and this is going to be much easier. We're going to go this way today. The problem with going this direction is it actually angles down a little bit, and then we're going to have a huge gain at the end. It's pretty much going to be all in that one section going up the backside. Whereas if you had went the other way across the edge, you'd already be up there. However, this is easier. This is much easier walking. So it's a toss-up. That's looking out onto Dipper Lake. And then it looks like just over here, there's a trail sign. Pretty cool. You can actually go down to Dipper Lake if you like, another 1.7 miles to the left. But we're not going to be doing that today. We're going to head up right here to the summit of Medicine Bow Peak. We're working our way up this real steep section. However, it's really not too bad. It's got a pretty nice trail. I'm loving the fact that there's no wind today. I mean, it's been a little breezy here and there, but for the most part, it's been perfect. We've made it up to about 11,900 feet. So that means we have less than 100 feet left in vertical elevation gain in a little over a quarter mile. All right, guys, and that little bump right out there in front of us is the true summit. We're gonna make it. Looks like one final rock scramble to the top. Alright guys, and in about 4.5 hours, we're up here, summit of Medicine Bow Peak. We've been sitting up here on the summit of Medicine Bow Peak for, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. But it's about 12 o'clock. So it's time to go. It's time to head on back. Alright, we're going to follow this arrow straight on down. And this is where it gets real steep. I know I keep filming along here, but it's just so beautiful. I cannot believe all those lakes out there. Yeah, I'm not sure if that purple is coming out, but there are some of the coolest rocks on this trail down. And look at the color on that one. Plus it's got some more of that lichen that I'm liking. We're almost off this thing. And boy, this is taking quite a while. 50 minutes from the summit so far, which tells me that this is a really big drop. We just made it down from the summit of Medicine Bow Peak, and the sign's saying that we've got 2.4 miles on the Lakes Trail number 296. And this right here is the last dirt and rocks that we're going to have to deal with today, because we are just about down to the Mirror Lake parking area. And this is where we're going to pick up the paved trail. And we're almost done with this thing. Maybe 2/10 of a mile or so. And in 2 hours and 5 minutes, we're back down to the Lake Marie trailhead. And according to my GPS, we're looking at about 7.5 miles for the whole trip. All right, nice job, Medicine Bow Loop. Boom, got it. And we're back. That was a great hike. I'm gonna say right now, that's my favorite hike in all of Wyoming that I've done so far. It was a good one. Hope you enjoyed it. Until the next hike, y'all, peace.